So you guys want to know, wait, no. Okay. So you guys want to know how to audition to be a stripper. Well, I'm going to let you know. Here's what I did. I was super nervous, but what I did was I looked up a bunch of clubs that were in my area, and I looked at ratings, I looked at Yahoo questions and answers, I looked at all the ratings of them, and I looked at people who had written reviews. I read everything. I finally decided on the best one that was going to be the best one for me to audition for. And I went in, I looked it up, I made sure I knew what I was doing, and I decided the club I was going to audition for first. And then I went on a bunch of blogs. I went on Tumblr. I just Googled like a ton of shit, like what I should have in my bag, what I should have with me, what I should wear, what I should do with my hair and my makeup, and I looked all that shit up online. And basically what I learned was that you come in looking like yourself. Don't wear too much makeup, don't wear like a flashy outfit, just like be yourself, because they're trying to hire girls that are different. They're trying to hire a whole bunch of different types of girls. That's what my club was like trying to do. They said that we have a type of girl for every type of guy. So we got girls with shaved heads, we got girls who wear their makeup natural, we got black girls, we got Mexican girls, we got white girls, we got everything in my club. So what I decided to do was I was just going to be myself, and if they liked me, great. If they didn't, that wasn't the club that fit me anyway, and I didn't want to work there. So I read all on that shit. I bought myself like just a basic, like honestly, I got my swimsuit that I wore there. Like I wore a swimsuit from Walmart. Like that's what I wore. And I know that sounds stupid, but like that's what I wore and it worked for me. So I wore like a black swimsuit with a black swimsuit bikini and a black thong underneath, and that's what I wore. And I did my makeup like super natural. Like I barely wore any makeup, and I went in. And actually what I did was my club did a thing where you could like send through a website like an application with like a photo of yourself and like a description of yourself, and I sent that in, and they told me like here's a day when you can come on an audition. And so I sent that in like the day of my birthday, and then 3 days later was the day that they asked me to come in on an audition. And I went in, I came in a little bit early so I could come in and I could look at what the other girls that were dancing there were doing. And so I did that. I went in and I did my audition. And so like the audition process was like I met one of my managers, and my manager's name was Dylan, and he was like, okay, so here's what you're going to be doing. You're going to do 3 songs. The first song you're going to be dancing fully clothed. Second song you're going to take your top off. Third song you're going to take your bottom off, and you're going to be dancing in just your heels and your thong. And so for my heels, I had bought a pair of stripper heels that I had practiced like wearing, and I had walked around like in my dorm room and shit, because this is when I was still living in my dorm room and I was still in school. So when my roommate was gone, I would practice like walking around and like bending down and picking shit up in my stripper heels, and like I was ready to walk in them and shit. So I brought them in a bag, and he was like, okay, so here's what you're going to be doing. Go get dressed, come down when you're ready. And so I came down, and he was like, all right, get up on this pole. And my main stage doesn't have poles, but we have like 2 smaller stages, like a VIP stage and a downtown stage is what we call it. And so he brought me to the VIP stage, and like he was just gonna have me dance to the 3 songs. So I was like shaking. I was so nervous because like I don't do that. Like I was a huge nerd in high school. I never did anything like that. And like I don't know, I finally like I got up, and he was like, okay, start dancing. And so the song started, and I just got up there, and I didn't know any pole tricks, I didn't know anything, but I just kind of like I felt to the music. I tried not to like dance too quickly and shit. Like I knew I was super nervous, so I probably looked like an idiot, but like I have a pretty decent body, so I'm sure that's what got me in. But like I took my top off and everything, and as soon as I took my top off, he's like, okay, you don't need to dance to the 3rd song, like you're fine with just the 1st and the 2nd one, because like he knew that I would be able to do it and I didn't have to dance to the 3 songs. And so he's like, okay, come down. He brought me off the stage and everything, and from there he was like, do you just want to start tonight? And I was like, okay, I have to move my car from the parking spot, but as soon as I do, I'll be okay to start. Like my makeup was super like not like done up for being on the floor and everything, but like I guess it was fine. And they hired me. I did all my paperwork. I did all of my like just like they told me how the rules of the club. They introduced me to a few of the girls who've been working there for a while, and they were basically just like, all right, do your thing, go out on your own. And like as soon as I was ready, I went down and I was like, okay, I guess I'm ready to work. And they threw me up on stage, and my first stage set was super embarrassing, but like I don't know, after that it was like kind of just like they threw you out on your own. Like if you can't do that job, like being able to figure things out on your own, then you're not meant to do it. So they were kind of just like, if you're independent enough so where we can throw you out and you can do it, then good for you. But if you can't, then that sucks. You're not meant for this industry anyway. That was kind of just me drunk rambling, and I don't think it was very helpful, but that was just the story of my experience. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. I don't know how to edit videos, so I'm just going to post this whole thing and hope that you guys watch it. I'm sure you won't, but good luck. Ask me if you have any questions. I love all of you. Goodbye.